Hey everybody, welcome to the broadcast tonight. My name's Trevor, and tonight we're talking about Wix, Wix.com. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it. If you haven't, I'll explain some of the basics of it tonight. Wix is a website building platform, a cloud-based software that allows you to build and develop websites. At its most basic level, it's free to use, which is really why I want to show sort of what it does tonight, because you can set up almost as many free Wix websites as you want. And I've gotten that question in the past from people who are looking to just build a website really fast and really easily, and they don't want to go through the time of getting a host or paying the money to get a host and a domain name, and they just want to set something up really, really quickly. Wix is easy to do that with. And as it relates to affiliate marketing, you can create a really simple affiliate website through Wix, which is cool to do. If you want to seriously create an e-commerce site, Wix probably isn't your best option. We always recommend using Volusion. That's the one that we use and most of you guys are familiar with. Wix does have some e-commerce options, but they're not as good and not as robust. And if you really want to get a lot of the good extras with Wix, the way they make money is they do sign you up for some sort of a monthly, extras / hosting plan. It's not expensive. It's only like 25 bucks a month. But again, I'm sharing this with you tonight for those of you who, just need to make a quick site for something. Could be for an event. Could be a quick affiliate site. If you want to test an affiliate ad, a Wix site is good to do that with. Maybe you want to set up a really quick and simple affiliate blog. You can do that on Wix. And I'll show you how we'll get started on that tonight. Okay. So let's do that. What I'll probably do in this series is we'll just build a website together from the very ground. So we'll do that. I'll start the basics of that tonight, and you guys can follow along, and you can see how good or how not good Wix is in comparison to some of the other builders. If you're going to get serious, really serious about affiliate marketing, I usually have you do WordPress, but if you want to speed something up and get something up fast, this isn't bad either. Let me show you the subscription section really fast. So again, I'm on Wix.com, Wix.com. I clicked on subscriptions there at the top. Okay, it says Wix gives hundreds of templates, unlimited pages, and top grade hosting free. So you do, and that's true. So for nothing at all, I can get hundreds of different templates to choose from. I can create a whole bunch of pages and really get free hosting. But if I want more of the benefits and the storage and some of the extras, here are the options that I'm looking at. Now tonight, I'm not going to recommend any of these. Okay, you've got these 5 options right here, right? And even their VIP option is only 25 bucks a month, so it's cheap. But one last time, can I just clarify? I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, but let me just clarify so I don't get misunderstood at all. I'm not suggesting if you're doing an e-commerce site that you should use this over what we already suggest, which is Volusion. And in the affiliate marketing world, I usually prefer you to go through WordPress. But if you're interested in doing something fast and free, this is a good option. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, so those are the plans. I just wanted to show that to you real quick. We're going to create a new account right now. So let's get back to Wix.com, and I'm just going to hit Start Now. I'll show you the process that we'll go through to actually start a new account. Let's click here on Sign Up. It says New to Wix. Sign up. So we'll do that. And it wants an email and then your password. So let's put in an email. Put in a password here, and we'll sign up. What I love about Wix is it's super simple, right? So I put that in. Now it's going to ask me this. It's going to say, okay, what kind of website do you want to create? and you can choose one. This is just for help for them to choose you a template of some sort. Most of the time you're going to be creating a blog type site, especially if you're going to use this for affiliate marketing. So I'm going to go ahead and click blog. And then it's going to give me these two options. Do I want to use the website Wix ADI, or do I want to use the Wix editor? And I'm going to use the Wix editor right here, okay? So we're going to select that. I'm not going to go into detail on why right now. We're just going to go ahead and select it. And then it's going to say, okay, pick the blog website template you love. So it's going to give me a list of blog templates, okay? And I can scroll through here and choose one. And the nice thing about Wix is their templates are super, super modern. They're really nice looking. They're mobile friendly, which is a requirement for decent Google rankings these days. And I can choose one that I like here. So I don't know. I mean, they're all pretty good. Let's choose this one right here. This is called Annabelle. And I'm going to click on it. It says the price is free, and I'm going to click edit. And it'll take a minute to load it here for a sec. Give it just a second. And there we go. So what pops up first is you're probably going to get some sort of a tutorial or something. I'm just going to click out of this because I don't need the tutorial. I'm going to be the tutorial tonight. And I don't even profess to be a Wix expert here. I've used a little bit of Wix in the past. I want to show you from a standpoint of somebody who's very familiar with website builders, and I've used many, dozens over the time that I've worked online the last 10 years. I've used Wix a little bit. I've helped clients on Wix websites. I've managed them. But I'm going to take you start to finish and just kind of show you it's pretty easy. So I don't profess to be an expert on Wix necessarily, but I think that's going to be the value of these trainings is I can kind of show you how I plot along and work out the building and development of one of these sites. And it is not hard, and it really doesn't take a lot of work and energy. Wix is supposed to be simple. That's kind of what they hang their hat on. Their whole pitch to people is like, hey, if you don't know a thing about websites and you've never built one before and you don't know any code or HTML or CSS or Java or whatever, this is the solution. And they're right. It is simple. So here we go. Really, though, before I should start designing my site here, I need to have some kind of a niche of some kind, right? And I think for purposes here, for what we're going to talk about, I think I'm going to do a financial theme, okay? Now, why am I choosing a financial theme? Well, you need to have a niche. If this is going to be an affiliate website, you want to have a niche of some kind, whether that be something in the sporting industry or maybe in the health industry. In this case, for me, I'm choosing something in finance. It could be in gardening or, whatever, something as specific as, women's fashion or beekeeping or you know what I mean? Like, you name it. The nice thing about doing affiliate marketing is you can kind of do what you love, and you should. So one of the things that I love and really what my education is in is finance. And I know for certain that there are really good financial affiliates out there. You guys have heard of the big ones, surely. You've heard of companies like Fidelity or Schwab or Scottrade, a lot of the big investing brokerages. There's financial affiliates like Dave Ramsey. These are different companies that if I have a financial website, I can partner with them and place their ads on this site, and I can do it here on Wix. And so that's what I'm going to do, and I'll show you guys how I do this as we move along. So so knowing that's my niche, and tonight I don't really want to talk about niche development and how to choose one. I've got other trainings on that. I'm just going to say, for our point tonight, this is the niche that I've chosen, and that's what we'll move forward with. Now, what I need here is a domain name, and I don't have it yet. Luckily, when you work in Wix, they kind of assign you your own unique domain, or it's kind of like a sub URL or a sub name, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second. So, maybe by next time I'll decide what that domain name is going to be. We won't do that tonight, but I'm just going to put that on my list of need to do's. I definitely need to get a domain name here. But for now, let me just show you some of the basics of just editing the site for a minute so you guys can see how that works. And then we'll get more serious into the editing and design as soon as I have my domain. I mean, it's really hard for me to do a lot of design work if I don't even know what the name of my site's going to be, right? But just to illustrate how simple it is to kind of edit and manipulate a website like this, let me show you some editing. So first of all, let's remove this name. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll my mouse over this Annabelle, which is likely just the name of the template. I'm going to click on it once, and then I'm going to select Edit Text here, and we're going to change this text. And I can just start typing. I can call this Trevor's Financial Blog. Okay. For now, I mean, we'll use a more specific name later. And you see the font size is really big, so I can come over here and do a whole bunch of editing using this editing box right here. Okay, so that's where I'll be here for the next minute. I can change my fonts if I want. First of all, I'm just going to change the size. So let me hold on just a sec. Let me highlight this and then drag the size down. Here we go. You see how I'm doing that? Let's make it a little more manageable. Like that. That'll be fine, right? And I could choose to bold it or unbold it. I'll keep it bolded. I could underline it if I wanted. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put a lot of effects on this. You can come down here and put like a drop shadow on it if you want. But likely I'm not going to keep some of this stuff. So I'm going to remove the effect there. And I come here and I click Save Theme when I'm done. Okay, I can exit out of that. Okay. So now I've got my name up there at the top, Trevor's Financial Blog. Now there's all this template stuff on it. What you'll notice is you've got template blog posts. So you've got the Secret Garden post and Crushing On and One Shirt, Three Looks. This is likely a template fashion information. Just that Wix is just trying to show you how the blog could look. So I'm gonna manipulate some of that. What I think I do, I think I come up here to Site. Let's see, where is it? Not my background. Oh, my blog right here. I'm gonna click on that. Blog pages. So the way my site is set up right now under blog pages, I have my main home page and then my blog posts go underneath it. It's pretty standard. That's what most blogs look like these days. So if I, so when I edit this, I'm going to remove all of these blog posts here in just a second. But anytime you have a blog site, it's basically like article sitting on top of article, sitting on top of article, right? So I want that format with my affiliate site. So I just click on the blog section here, and I can go here to manage posts, okay? So I'm going to click on that, and it should load up just a list of the posts, which is what it's doing right now. And you'll see it. There's a big list of them right here, and I can just delete these, okay? I'm just going to get rid of them because it's all this template information. So I'm going to go to Select All. And I'm going to trash it. So I'll click trash and get rid of those. Okay, so those are gone now. Easy enough, right? And I could start creating my own content. So I can come up here to the top right and hit New Post. And I can come in here and create a title right here. So I'm going to call this is my first financial post. Welcome to my new blog, okay? And then I can start writing out my content here. Latest news and updates about the financial industry, best investment brokerages, investment ideas, and so much more. Thanks for being here and looking forward to having you read my articles. Okay, so I mean, not that I'm going to keep that there. Likely, I'm just going to use this as kind of a test here. That should be good. I can put in an author name. I can use my own name if I want, or I could have a pen name, right? I'll just use my own name for now, and I can hit publish post, and it's good to go. So I'll go ahead and hit that. So there's some content on the site right now, and then I'll click out of this, and there it is right there, my first post. Okay. Now, again, there's not a lot on the site right now, right? And that's fine. We're going to work on editing this over the next few weeks. But I want to show you how cool this is, because literally you can add a little bit of content, and then I can go up here to the top right-hand side of my page, and I can hit this publish button. And if I click publish on this, it says, congratulations, your site is published and is live online. And it's published right here. This is my new URL, https://tship4.wixsite.com/mysite. Now, there's nothing great about that URL, right? I would prefer to have my own, what they call branded domain name, which we can get. But I don't want to do that now, right? Because I don't know what my domain name is going to be. I'm just saying that it doesn't have to always be that URL. That's the only way you can keep it free. You have to keep their given URL right here. So that's not great. Like, I really don't want you guys to have a URL like that. Really, you should have a custom domain, which really is pretty cheap, right? If you think about it, a custom domain costs you, $10 a year. So we're not paying for any hosting with Wix. We're just paying for the domain. So that's less than $1 a month. So we can keep it on the cheap. Plus, if you go through one of Wix's plans, I think they give you a free domain if you're on a monthly rate. So, I mean, it's pretty cheap. But for right now, I'll keep this. I'm just going to highlight this and copy it and save it. So I now have my new official URL, which looks like this now, right? That's my URL for my new site that I'm working on. Now, guys, why wouldn't I want to keep this long term? Isn't it because, like, really, if somebody asked me for my financial site and I gave this to them, maybe it was an affiliate partner or an advertising partner, there's no way that they would take me seriously. My site's built on a subdomain of Wix, right? You see tship4.wixsite.com. That means that I'm built on a subdomain. So nobody takes that seriously. You got to have your own domain name. So while I'm telling you right now, yes, you could set up a website really quickly through Wix for free. That's true, but the reality is you need to get a domain name. So when we do this, and likely we'll do more of this next week, I'll go ahead and get a domain name registered, and we can connect that into the site so it looks a little more legitimate. And not to worry. I mean, I know I published the site, but a lot of times that strikes fear into the heart of my clients, because they're like, oh no, well, what if somebody finds it? Well, guess what? Nobody's going to find this thing. Google doesn't even know about it, right? The only people that know about this now are me and you. Nobody's going to find it. I don't have to worry about that while I'm developing it and building it. When I want to market it and get it found, I can do that, but it's not going to happen by accident at this point, especially when I first started it. So that'll be my site. That'll be the plan over the next few training sessions. I want to show you how easy it is to use this system. We'll sign up with some affiliates, and we'll decide together if Wix is going to be a platform that you're going to want to use for your affiliate marketing, or if you'd rather stick with WordPress. I'm curious because I haven't really done a ton of affiliate sites with Wix. I mean, I've used it a little bit, but I don't know how good it is. I'm going to test it out with you guys, and then we'll all decide together if it's something worth pursuing going forward. Generally speaking, the platform's a little limited, and that's why most affiliate marketers are using WordPress, because your options are unlimited. You have just vastly more plugins and apps you can use in WordPress that'll enhance and make your affiliate marketing experience great. But that doesn't mean this can't work either. So I like the simplicity of it, which is why it's worth training on and working with you guys on. So I'll stop talking. I'll leave it at that, guys. We're going to work on this together. If you're interested in doing one while I'm doing it, great. Get onto Wix.com and try it. Don't pay for it. Just use it for free. And we'll follow up on this in my next session with you guys next Thursday. So we'll see you then. Guys, thanks for being here with me. We'll see you guys all next time.